Greetings. Mr. Real here, Just the year, give thanks to life, Give thanks to just just being alive, because for the for the past, you know, for the past few months, you know, or should I say last year, But that just other day, So that's why I say the past few months, But just say last year because we're in a new year now. You know, we've been through so much where we lost family member, we lost friends, loved one, friend, family dead, and all these things. So we have beaten and battered in Jamaica, and this pandemic, it contributes a lot to most of the demise here. But you know, me is a man who sit down and me kind of observe things and me kind of work out things in my head. Must write all the time in about. Me I say, we are a country who have church. We have the most church for every square mile in this country. So we beat every continent across the world. I wouldn't say continent, I would say every small island or every Caribbean country across the world. We beat them when it comes to churches, because when you're talking about Africa, say, and the rest of the country who are like America, who have 52 states, say, for them churches develop all, but we are talking about Caribbean. So we have more church in Jamaica and all the Caribbean country put together. So this country is supposed to be a praying country. This country is supposed to be a country where you can go outside your door, sit in your garden, and Jesus, the Spirit of God, come down to dwell with you. So I'm looking at the churches. I'm an Adventist, proud to be, right? And I respect everybody's decision to worship on the day. Me know better, so I am just saying. Me know which day the Father put aside and say we must worship Him. But over the decades, great men before us, would I say foolish man before us, change it from how it was, change the time, the day of worship from what it was to where it is now. So people become confused. So people just everybody just come up with their own scenario of how which day they should worship and whatever. But what I'm trying to say, there's so many sufferation in Jamaica. And I expect to see the church out in their numbers, trying to reach these people, trying to have community to community outreach program for the youths. It seems to me that all the ministers of the gospel out here is like the politicians. Them don't really care about the souls of men. This is just a few vices out there in the wilderness, still harking, still beaking, Just a few vices. Majority of these pastors and so-called leaders, them have them handling so much nastiness in a so cult. Them have them hand in a cult. Them have them hand in a witchcraft. Them have them hand in a. Some of them are pedophiles. Some of them are pedophiles, trouble little boys, trouble little girls, and the list go on and on. Right? For a country like this, Corona shouldn't be here. We should set an example for the rest of the world to show them to listen to me. When you fear God and doing will, as much as we are sinners, we all have sinned and come short of glory. But at least God would have moved this plague from here to show people across the world, say, a time for enough to wake up and see that the one power, the only one powerful, and his name is Jesus. Only him can heal the land. Whether the disease was created by a man, or the disease just come up on the earth randomly like that. But whatever, God can remove it. But I look back and I analyze. Look back and I read and I analyze. No pastors, you know, nobody's. See, it seems to me like everybody lose them faith. It's like everybody thinks that God is not the answer anymore. The party is the answer. This a party is the answer, that the party is the answer, or the club is the answer. Or, it's just a few people me say out there crying out in the wilderness. You understand what I say? Right? So much murder is committing at our side. And I don't see no on the TV where this a church going at that era today, as bad as it won't be, and if you walk with God, gun freeze. As can't do the man from the pastor that then the lock up man from down so where then said it allegedly say something bad about the prime minister. The man said when the man back a gun in his head and click it, he hit a click and he can't fire. So if you're walking with God and you're going to a community, the man them gonna go freeze up. Them gonna touch it and when they touch it, them hand burn up. Them have to left it because you're going with the power of God, right? I say no, church, get up, and I go into this community and try to reach the youth them, right? So it seems to me as if them don't say, alright, here we have to lock down church because 10 people can't pay light bill and thing. So here I'm not saying it goes so, I say it seems. So I don't want nobody go penalize me. I say, you understand? It seems that way because you don't see any churches go out. Christmas come, you don't see no church go out and say, alright, we have the less fortunate out here. We have mothers who, unfortunately, the dirty worthless man gone. Right? The dirty worthless man gone. So, they are mother and father. So we're going to help them out, buy 1 pound of flour and them things. You don't see nothing like that. Right? All these pastors interested in is to have hosts up in the Beverly Hills, Jack's Hill, all of these places. And drive them big old X6 and them X7 and whatever vehicle there. I'm not saying that you're not supposed to have the good things and all of that. But first, your sheep have to okay. You have to, as a farmer, you have to make sure so your cattle is okay, every last one of them. Right? And Jamaica is been suffering. Jamaica is being, I don't even have word to put it. But we are in hell, right? We are in hell as we speak. Since the start of this year, it over 60, it close to 60 homicide, murder happening in Jamaica. And the church is still asleep. The church is still silent. So that is why I draw the allegation. Can be wrong, maybe I'm right. That it seems to me that these pastors get buyout. Your door shut, you get a big fat check at one time, so you don't have to come out on the street and you don't have to interfere into the government business. So you understand, because when Moses they go down to Egypt, go on. Pharaoh was a powerful king. Pharaoh could have him and them strike him down right there. So to the day, right? Call these pastors Moses, to the day Moses. They're supposed to be able to go into the community and declare that all the ties of the devil and these cult people and all of these things let loose off of the people. But it's not happening. You see what I say? It's not happening. Every day you get up, you hear say, this will happen, that will happen. You have women who have them children and rough time because the dirty worthless man gone. Right? Them find a church and finally a go. Right? You have like a 12 and like a 13-year-old. Pastor says, send her for yard, man. Send her for yard, and she can't come do this and she can't come do that. You glad for little help. Pastor have him sexy, beautiful wife, breast up, bumper cock up, pussy well fat up. But what? I did like a 13-year-old just a bust breast. We can't take nothing inside of her. At that little girl, you're molest. You're gonna have sexual intercourse with. Or you the little boy, you're gonna have sexual intercourse with. These are the things that happening in our country. Whether people when I send up, you understand, when I watch this video, I hope you know about that cuss Mr. Real, because on no need to stop stifle no conscience. On no need to stop say, oh no, what no go so. Or this someone come tell lie. On no need to accept the truth and know that these are the things that happening in the country. Come on, people. If the God say, if my people that call by my name will humble themselves and pray and turn from them nasty, dirty way, then I will heal your land. Then if God make a promise like that, and Jamaica continues to go down, it go to show you that these people is not calling, they not call God name, they not humble themselves and pray. They might continue that dirtiness. Right? I am a sinner. Me sin daily. Because even sometimes I go to TikTok or I go on Facebook or I go on YouTube and I see some woman and in my mind when I do with them, I sin that. So I know I sin daily. The amount of time I sex woman, the amount of sex some woman get on Facebook and all of them something there. If they just say I could have made them feel the body inside of them, the whole of them would have get some wood, you see. But that is just an eye sex. An eye fuck them get. Not the physical, but yeah. So even me sin, because me I look on these ladies and things that come on my eye and I say, yo, me that what me that do? That's sin. Right? And if me can admit that I am a sinner, And then me ask the creator to help me fi come from this way. Just stick to first lady and know say yeah, first lady and all of that. Then why the pastor them can look for them beautiful wife? Some of them not service them wife for how much months? Them wife have the big old fat something there, just want some working. But you don't find favor in the lady that you say I do. And when you dip on pulpit a preacher, my beautiful wife there, isn't she beautiful? And when she go, what by the time when I go into the car, is an argument develop. You start make she look like she's a piece of garbage. She has a fat something underneath her they want to work out. You work out a little church sister. Or you work out a little boy. So these are the things that is happening in Jamaica. We don't want to believe it, yes or no. The second thing, right? The second thing now. The power take away from the parents and give to the children in terms of punishment. Creator said, do not save the rod and spoil the child. That's what the Creator said. Don't save the rod, spoil the child. Some woman or some man, some these are people, some the human right, idiot them. Farm something and said, listen me, children not to be punished. Right? They come up with children protective service. And even within that system, picnics still get abused. But the abuse that God say you must not save the rod and spoil the child, that taken away from parents. So how no think say this a generation I got come round to be the man and woman of tomorrow. It's not gonna happen. 3/4 of what's happening now, the murder is happening by teenagers. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Little over 20. Right? And now these are little boys. That means that if you did distill what God said, you don't notice the people, anything God said, and we change it. We always feel the wrath. Do not save the rod and spoil the child. Picnic stop get liquor school, but a little boy can go up in a teacher face and spit on her. Or tell a teacher say, a gunshot for you later. I tell a teacher say, yo, I'll stab you in your face. I tell a teacher all manner of evil. Right? When you send them the children to the guidance worthless, them the guidance worthless want to help themselves. You understand what I say? So when them youth are left school now, them left school like a big old bullfrog. Right? Because what? No discipline allow to no discipline allow for them. They not supposed they just go to school and they just do them feel like to. Them talk to teacher anyhow, them disrespect the teacher anyhow, then carry themselves anyhow because the power take away and God said don't save the rod and spoil the child. So you see, all of what's going on in Jamaica is caused by what God said we not to do and we could do it. He said don't do that, that's what exactly what we do. Right? Me no say if you take one piece of two before and lick out them yai or them type of sort of thing. He said don't save the rod and spoil the child. That means you're gonna discipline. You're gonna discipline your child. You're gonna discipline your child. Don't think them things gonna happen again. You see me? Them things gonna happen again. So this generation, you see me? This generation They are up to no good. Them just destroying themselves. The youth them of today, they don't really have no heart. Their heart become as cold as ice. Right? When a young man or any man for that matter can lick a lady in the head, take her out and carry and throw out, and carry the little boy or cut her throat, that to show you the level of coolness, where these guys, these young men have today. Although I believe that is a different type of something. I want to go into that because people are idiot. Them youth nowadays, when they take you out, they take out everybody. So what a coincidence, a goatee incident, a donkey incident, that then lick her in her head and tear her out of the car and then take drive away and go kill the youth. What a goat incident that happened. But people are not fool. But you see, because me have no evidence and me not have no proof of what really transpired, we have to just play a dumb. But time drunk, but time a fool. You understand what I say? But people, we need to take back Jamaica. We need to take Jamaica from the take back Jamaica from the thugs, from the gunman, from the pedophiles. Right? If he's a pastor and you're a pedophile, if you go to jail. If he's a politician and you're a pedophile, if you go to jail. If you're a police and you're a pedophile, if you go to jail. No matter level of which part you reach in a society. No matter which part you reach in society. How much money you want to have, and from you become a pedophile, you're supposed to go to jail. People supposed to know about you. But it don't go so in Jamaica. Because every big man and big man are friend. Them go to the same clubs. Them drink at the same bar. Them kids go to the same school. So no matter what happen, as long as it's not for them family, them not really care. And that's the problem we have today. You see it? I know me, so me not care. I know my sister it happened to me not care. It happened to somebody else's daughter, and we are one. We are Jamaicans. Hope you like when you watch my video. Subscribe. No, I send a video up on YouTube. I just hope you watch it to the end and subscribe and make it go all over. I just hope that me not see nothing I hit out of the context of YouTube where them go take it down, you understand? Because nowadays when you talk certain things, it's not allowed to play, not even if it's the truth. Right? Me not watch news no more now because news tell lie. News become fabricated something. What they want you to believe say happen when it's far from the truth. You understand? But I hope these medium allow us to get the truth across the world. Because I know say all these medium, you know, is governed by a boss. And a boss answer to another boss, and a boss answer to another boss. And you have friend who just make a call to a boss and say, yo, you be like my friend, you know, where you depend. Then you know say this a boss I feel just tell a man say, listen me, we can't allow certain things for here. So everybody has stifled their conscience nowadays. Just to just in the name of money. Kind of that thing when a big man come and say, you don't see him going in clothes and take out a popping briefcase and say, yo, make this thing. Me don't want to hear about this again. That's how the world around. That's how it around. That's how it around. So the nastiness continue. I'm a pedophile and everybody know. Police know. Pastor know. Community people know. But because of my billionaires. He can buy everything, anything you want on planet Earth, he can buy. Him allowed to continue the nastiness. We need to forget about Jamaica to where it was. The family breakdown, we need to restore the family life. We need to restore the relationship with our woman and stop beat them up, batter them up. Mr. Real here. Peace.